So you've built a team, but instead of relief, you feel your chest tightening and your cash flow is getting tighter because every time you look at your bank account, it seems like you have no money. Have you gotten ahead of the curve and hired too quickly? We're going to disseminate all of that in this video, where I'm going to show you signs of having hired too quickly, and how to get yourself into a better place. I'm going to tell you a little story about one of my CEOs. Dominique had started her business out really well. She was scaling, she was hiring, she was growing her audience and building out her org chart. But inside of the books, the margins were tanking. It turns out she had hired a full-time marketing lead and a project manager and a support specialist, but she didn't have the offers that were optimized yet to actually fill those roles. So what happened? Her margins started to tank, her cash flow started to go away. She hired for the future instead of hiring for right now. Here are some signs that you are overhiring or you have a mismatched role. Basically, your revenue per team member is shrinking, which is information that you can be tracking with your fractional CFO. You're spending more time managing than selling or delivering. You feel like your payroll eats up all of your cash, even though everyone, it looks like, is really working hard. It might not be whether or not they're working hard. It might just be to focus on what they're working on. Is it a revenue generating task? The team has capacity, but you don't have the leads or the sales to match it. This is especially crucial if you are the CEO that is actually still doubling as your primary salesperson. If you are still in that realm, which could be $1 million in revenue, up to $10 million in revenue, you could still be actually your primary salesperson. If that's the case, and you don't have time to go out and sell, then you really don't have the money to hire full-time people. So what do you do if you've already hired a few full-timers and your cash is shrinking, you don't have the money for this? This might take some hard conversations because you're going to have to see if some of these individuals can actually take their hours back to a fractional rate or part-time until you have enough leads to get in the door to service a full-time employee. Sometimes rethinking and hiring a VA or a fractional is really the best way to go. If you're feeling the weight of your team and you're not feeling the profits coming from your team within the first 2 or 3 months of hiring someone, then you really need to rethink what that position is doing. Are they generating revenue, or are they just eating up cash flow? My name is Nailea, and I'm a fractional CFO. I offer fractional CFO accounting and tax advisory in my firm. If this is resonating with you and it sounds like something you're interested in talking to us about, would be happy to help you. Click on that calendar link below and book some time with me and someone on my team to discuss how we can help you. If having a fractional CFO sounds like it's way too much responsibility or would cost way too much, there is a second option that would still help you significantly. I offer a full year of personalized tax strategy with expert guidance and gives you peace of mind. What this is a year-long tax advisory program that gives you everything that you can imagine with a full review of your past tax returns, personalized tax strategies that are going to be affordable and something that you can truly build on in order to get to the place where you feel comfortable having a fractional CFO in your office. This also includes quarterly tax planning and Voxer weekly real-time support. So a lot of the times the biggest fear or communication issues are communication between accountants and CFOs and CEOs. The tax advisors and fractional CFOs love to get too much information from you, the CEO. So please remember, this is a program that's going to help you figure out how to not be afraid at the end of the year for taxes and knowing when and how to pay yourself like a CEO. So if you're interested in all of these things, this is a limited offer. I don't have as many spots as I used to for the 1-year tax advisory program. This is how to join. You go to go.sunflowerfinancials.com/1-year tax so that you can speak to one of our team members to see if this is even right for you. Again, my name is Nailea. I'm your fractional CFO, and I'll see you next time.